Morning, everyone. I just wanted to share my little project with all of you, especially those of you who suffer with neck and shoulder pain from, sitting in the proper position all day while you're practicing without anything to rest your arms on. You're straining your traps right here, and it causes them to tense up, and it causes neck pain. And if you're like me, it caused almost debilitating neck pain. It would make it to where I couldn't practice. I had to lay down or sit back or something, and it was just really hard to practice. I asked for tips and tricks kind of to cut down pain, and somebody told me, well, Cinnagraph makes something called a ReportIt. It's an armrest. You set it in your lap. You can adjust the height and adjust the width and stuff. The only downfall to that is that it's $150. Now, she said this stuff, it was worth it to buy this thing for that much because it cut down her pain. She can type all day now, but I just couldn't see spending $150 on something that I could essentially build, and that is exactly what I did. What I did is I got a piece of styrofoam, like the kind you get from buying a coffee machine or a vacuum cleaner or something. You know how they have the styrofoam placers in there to keep everything from rattling around. You just get that out. And you can do it with cardboard, whatever you want to do it with. I spent $12.33 making this thing. It was super easy. I just set it under my arms and practiced typing with it. And, I cut it down and got it to the right height. So, and I don't know if you can see, but this side is thinner versus this side is thicker. So if I need some more support or elevation that day, I just flip it. I cut it to the right length so it would fit in my lap. I could spread my arms out just as far as I needed them. And I cut it to the right height. And then I went to Walmart and I bought a yard of padding, like the quilting padding. And I bought a yard of fabric that I enjoyed. I just wrapped it in padding as thick as I needed it, and then I just hand sewed it on there, just something quick and simple because the padding's not going to go anywhere. You don't need to make it pretty. And I just made a sleeve out of the fabric that I chose. It was really easy. Even if you don't have a sewing machine, you can do it by hand, or you can find a tube sock and just put it on there. It's really whatever is best for you. I did use a sewing machine. I sewed it. I just measured and cut, and I sewed it. And I just bunched the end and sewed the bunch. And I actually took an old pair of pajama pants that I had that had a drawstring, and one that I don't use the drawstring on, and I pulled the drawstring out, and I sewed the drawstring in. And so that way, if I spill something on it, or because I always have my coffee with me when I'm practicing, I can just untie it and slip it off. So it's really pretty simple. It takes a little bit of getting used to practice with it, just because it's something new there. It's your body and your mind it's going to see it as an obstacle. See, I don't know if you can see the padding in there. But, your mind's going to see it as an obstacle, but you can practice with it, and honestly, it really has helped cut down on my shoulder pain, and I've only really been using this for a day. If you want any more specifics on how I made this, just message me or comment below and ask me, and I'll be more than happy to tell you how exactly I went through this process. It's honestly pretty easy though. It's whatever height and width that you want it, you cut it that way, you stuff it to make sure it's got stability, and then you just wrap it in whatever you want to wrap it in. So I hope this helps. I hope this saves some court reporting students some money and some pain. And go spend your $12 and make your own Report It.